FanHome Friday, the weekly series where I build this epic figure from FanHome. Oh yes, if you are interested in pricing, where you can get it from, all that sort of details, there's a link in the description down below to the original video that gives you all that stuff. You need to follow along with me each week as I build it. This is a 100-part build, so let's get on with this week's episode. What's up, dudes and dudettes, all you awesome people? Welcome to the Geeky Heathen channel. I am Glenn, the Geeky Heathen, here with FanHome Friday, episode 18. Oh yes, on to episode 18. Still continuing the right forearm. Last week we got this far. The left forearm, is it now? Yeah, it's the left one. So we got this far last week. And this week, looks like we're just putting the other side of the gauntlet together. So let's just dive straight into the build. There we are, finished. I actually had to take this apart again. After I did the speed build, I was looking at it and there was like a gap along each side here. I was trying to figure out, why is there a gap there? So I looked at the other arm that I built previously and this didn't have a gap there. So I was like, okay, there definitely shouldn't be a gap there. So then I just took it apart again and put it back together, and it came back together really well. So obviously, if you are building one of these yourself, beware of that. If it looks wrong, take it apart like I did and put it back together again until you get it right. Because a model this expensive and a model this good, I want it to look good. But that's this build. In here we have gauntlet armor. Gauntlet armor? What? Gauntlet armor. Oh, okay. Interesting to see what it says about this. What have we got? Force works. Times have changed. What is this about? Final stages of Operation Galactic Storm. It became clear that to Tony Stark that new times demanded new attitudes and the possibility of working separately from the Avengers. Okay, so just at some point he split. He did do a different superhero group at one point, didn't he? So we got a little bit of history about force changes. A few pages there. I really like these magazines the way they are. That's the build which I put in front of me whilst I'm speed building. There is the breakdown of the left forearm step by step. So these are really cool. The Initiative, a superhero company. Cool. So this is another superhero company that he's put together then. After the superhero civil war, the United States government placed Tony Stark in charge as the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. His first task was to organise the superhero community. Okay, cool. I'll give it that little read, see what it's like. A few pages about that there is. Then the gauntlet armor. The arrival of writer Terry Cavanagh to Iron Man brought a series of plot twists and a new spiral of self-destruction that once again drove Tony Stark to the edge. The new armor reflected that era perfectly. What is gauntlet armor? I mean, I'll give it a read. Curves make Iron Man look more muscular. And look at the size of these gauntlets he's got on his big fists. It looks like he's a boxer. He's got big boxing gloves on. The size of them gauntlets. Interesting to find out what that's about then it is. And epic issue is Forceworks #1, July 1994. That's the epic issue. And then next issue, build the left forearm elbow, crash and burn too many enemies. And that means that looks kind of like a Hulkbuster sort of suit, the size of the shape of that. I'd be interested to read about that. I'm still loving this build. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all on my YouTube stuff. Let me know what you think so far. Yeah, I'll keep the video short and sweet. We'll just go get it build done and get on to next week. When I get to issue 20, then I'll show a bit more. Maybe the whole, I'll put a speed build of all the speed build up to there. So you've got like 20% build so far. I'll do that every 10%. So 20, episode 20, episode 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 100. Yeah, there's a lot of builds. I'm going to hear you guys. I'm the Geeky Heathen. As always, much love. Until next time, stay awesome.